Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Penn, and welcome back to the channel. Now, just a few days ago, I got this new game changer that came in the mail, right? SuperBox S7 Ultra. 4 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of internal storage. That's one of the ways it separates itself from the other models I've shown thus far in this new product lineup. Let's take a look at it real quick. So this is the packaging, and pretty much they kept like a consistent packaging style with these type of products. So I'm just going to get this unboxed here. Now, last I checked, right, this was literally earlier today. This is not even listed on like the product website. So I don't believe you can purchase this right now, at least through the people that I'm working with, right? So it's definitely like an early release. So there's the box. And it definitely stands out when it comes to its finish and the way it presents itself to you. All right. Typical things like your remote control, an HDMI, right? You're going to have your Type-C for power. That's another standout this year versus the S6 series. Okay. And you have your instructional manual. They literally package things, you know, across all their products the same. So they may switch something up every now and then, but they have consistency going on, which I like, right? So let me just move this off to the side here, lay it down, see what we're working with here. So these are the Wi-Fi / Bluetooth antennas, so to speak. And really here, you're going to have your Type-C for your power, and then you're going to have your IR capability here, AV capability, HDMI, Ethernet, and your SPDIF, which for most of you, the majority, I assume, you're going to be using HDMI when it comes to your method. All right, now you have your reset over here. You have some USB options. Now, over here, right, you're able to have on the far left, it's going to be like that TF option, which you're just going to use that to expand if you wish. Then you have over here a USB 1. Then it's labeled USB 2. Then you have your restore or reset. That little like hole where you can stick something in it right there. That's pretty much that. For majority of you, you're just going to be hooking this up, right? And just connecting it to your television, your monitor, your entertainment center, and you're going to be good to go. There's the opening animation. Let that load in. All right, so you're met with this disclaimer. You can hit agree. That's fine. And I'm connected to Ethernet. And I'm just going to increase this to 100. And there you go. As you can see, S7 Ultra is the model. And we get our, once again, lovely interface. Very easy to use. So right out the gate, right, you see live TV, see VOD, and you have playback. And they just make it incredibly easy for you to see what you're trying to get into. And then you have quick menu options and shortcuts to assist you, right? So that's lovely. Now, first thing I'm going to do here is, this thing is in IR mode. So it's very slow, clunky, and I really don't like it, right? So what's going to happen is that I'm going to go to the settings here, okay? And I'm going to go to Bluetooth, and I'm going to press the OK and the back button until the LED flashes. And then I'm going to go to pair new device, RC200. That's what I need. And then now my device is in Bluetooth mode. That's beautiful, right? Now, one of the things that I'm noticing with this particular remote is, and let me show you here in the product cam. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's like backlit. It got like this purplish, bluish tone to it. And it really stands out if you have like the lights off, or even if you're viewing your device at night. And I think that's a cool aspect of it, right? Now, in this would just be getting the device set up, going over the specifics of the remote. That would be entirely up to your personal preference, of course, once you know where to go with your applications. They do give you a remote. You can connect additional remotes to this. It does have Bluetooth, but that's just a heads up in this case, okay? Now, the important part here is you have your live TV and you can add an app. So if you have different applications installed, let's say you have DirecTV, YouTube TV, things like that, or AT&T app, I don't know. You can add those in here. Right now, there's no applications actually installed where it has a live TV option. So that's why you see that. Then the same thing with VOD. Some of you like to put different video on demand applications on here. This is an Android device. So you have the flexibility of adding on options. And then for your playback, that's pretty straightforward. And that's pretty much like their cloud-based DVR. And that's a real unique function as well. Multiple options in this, okay? Now you want to go to App Store. And as you can see, Play Store is the only thing that's available. So since this device is not on the website, I'm assuming that they haven't fully synced down the actual App Store to where we can get the applications installed, downloaded and all that jazz, right? Which is fine. You have your apps here. So what you can do in the meantime is I'm going to go to actually device preferences, and I'm going to go to locations. I'm just going to turn off this Wi-Fi status, location status, really. And it's nothing wrong when you get a device like this, if you want to do a factory reset out of the box, just to clear it, just to make sure everything's good. You can also do like a system update. No updates available. So this is sort of like a early access, just some information for you guys. Essentially, if you don't know SuperBox, this is their S7. So they're been successful. They've been continuously releasing models throughout the years. They've been around for a while, actually. And they make devices that's easy for the end user to watch live TV, video on demand content, and then they're able to have like a catch up option and then playback. Then of course with the S7, when it comes to the blue applications, you have the ability to rewind, pause TV, fast forward, and they give you like 7 days on select channels. And that's huge. That's awesome actually. And it's just one of the things that is unique to the platform, and they're continuously adding in things to make it easier for the end user, and which if you're in the business aspect, your phone probably is not going to ring as much, if that makes sense. All right. Okay, so at this point, before I end the video, I'm just going to switch back to my product camera. I did turn my lights off so you can see. So the S7 Ultra, between the Ultra, Max, and the Pro, the S7 Ultra only comes with the backlit remote. So you see here, and I press a button, see it's backlit, lights up. You get a good look at it. And it's a remote that gets you from point A to point B. They've been using like the same design style remote for quite a while now, but this has its own flavor to it. And some of you watch TV at night, so that's pretty awesome, pretty cool. All right, so listen, there will be some information about this in the description. I know during the time of this video upload that it's not listed on the website. I understand. Please be patient. Make use. See what else fits your budget. There's other game changers on that website as well. And you can use my discount code if you wish to support me. And just find something that's in your budget and you will be able to be just equally as successful, because at the end of the day, right, it's all about getting to the content and it's about the end of use. Not all of the super boxes are universally the same, but the blue apps still serves the need, and that's of making sure you watch the essentials. So stay tuned for more. If you have any questions, let me know. This is Penn. Thank you for watching and take care. Goodbye.